everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to add clients from Google Contacts to HubSpot CRM automatically. So as a business owner, I maintain my client information in Google Contacts and automatically sync contacts to the HubSpot CRM for easy management and follow-ups. So here my objective is, as soon as a new contact is created over Google Contacts, a new contact should be created to the HubSpot CRM. So for making the connection between Google Contacts and HubSpot CRM, I am going to use a software that is Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform. So if you also want to build this automation, then let me take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I will show you how you can add the Google contact as the new contact in the HubSpot CRM. And for building this integration between Google Contacts and HubSpot CRM, we are going to use a software that is Pabbly Connect. So here, as you will create a new contact over your Google Contacts, that contact will be automatically added to the HubSpot CRM as a new contact. But before moving towards building automation, I am going to show you the real working of this automation. For that, let's move on to my Google Contacts and create a new contact and check whether we are receiving that contact on the HubSpot CRM as a new contact or not. So here you can see I have landed to my Google Contacts, and here I am going to click over this create contact button, and as I have clicked on this create contact button, I am getting the fields where I have to provide my first name, last name, company, job title, email, phone number, etc. So now let's enter these details and check whether we are receiving this response over the HubSpot CRM or not. So here you can see I have entered these details, that is first name is test and the last name is user and company is Pabbly and the job title is content creator, and the email I have provided here is testuser@pabblytudes.com, and I have provided my phone number. Now you just have to click on the save button for saving this contact, and here you can see we have successfully built our contact. Now let's move on to the HubSpot CRM and check whether this contact is created over the HubSpot CRM or not. And here in my HubSpot CRM, you can see we have successfully created the contact which we have recently created in the Google Contact. So you can see our automation is successfully working. So you can also create an automation like this by just using Pabbly Connect. Now for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. And once you will enter the URL, you will get the landing page of Pabbly. And here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user, you can just click on sign up free. But if you are an existing user, you can click on sign in. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about an amazing platform of Pabbly, that is Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is the platform where automation users, business owners and marketers gathers to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant updates regarding using the Pabbly application. So you can also join Pabbly Community and share your workflows and ask questions. So join Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly Community, you can find the link in the description given below. Now let's move on to a Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to just click over this sign in button as I have already an account on Pabbly. And as you will finish the sign up, you will get this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see we are getting some of the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to build the integration, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which can integrate different applications with each other and will start automating your work. Now for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to click on access now button, and as you will click on access now, you will get the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see this is the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect, and these are the workflows I have created. Now I am going to show you how you can create your own workflow from scratch. For that, you just have to click on the create workflow button. But if you want to create your own folder, you can click over this create a new folder button and create your own folder where you want to create your own workflow. Now I am going to click over this create workflow button, and as you will click on this create workflow button, you will get the option for selecting the workflow builder. So here you can see we are getting two workflow builder, that is new workflow builder which is modern, fast and more flexible, named as beta, and another workflow builder is classic, which will provide you a stable and familiar approach. So here I am going to use my newly launched workflow builder, that is beta. So for that, you just have to select it, and once you will click on select, you will get this dialog box where you have to enter the workflow name. So now let's provide a name to our workflow here. So here I have provided it the name create contact in HubSpot CRM from Google Contacts. And now further we are getting the option for selecting the folder. So from here you can select the folder in which you want to create your workflow. Now you just have to click on this create button, and you will get a pop that is workflow created successfully. And now you will be landed to the workflow page, and here on this workflow page you can see it is asking me to add the trigger. So you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is basically the application which is going to initiate your workflow. So here I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I create a new contact over my Google Contacts. So for that, I am going to select the trigger app as Google Contacts over here, and now I am going to type Google Contacts over here, and here you can see I am getting this Google Contacts app. So just select it, and now we are getting the option for entering the app event. So what work initiate my workflow? So app event is basically the work which is going to initiate my workflow. So I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I create a new contact. So I will select the app event as new or updated contact. Now you just have to click on this connect button and you will get the Google Contacts connection page. So if you want to build a new connection, you can simply click over this add new connection, and here you have to sign in your account and your Pabbly Connect will be connected with the Google Contacts. Now as I have already an existing connection, I will use select existing connection over here. Now you just have to click on the save button, and now we are getting a button that is save and send test request. Now for getting the test request, we just have to do the test submission. So now let's move on to my Google Contacts and create a new contact and check whether we are receiving the response over here or not. So here you can see this is the contact I am going to create in the name of demo user. Now you just have to click on the save button for creating this contact, and here you can see we have successfully created this contact. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect and check whether we are receiving the response or not. And here you can see in my Pabbly Connect, I am successfully receiving the response, and the contact name here is demo user, which we have recently created in our Google Contact. So here you can see we are done with our trigger setup. Now we just have to set up our action. For that, you just have to click on this add new action step button, and after that you will get this action setup page. And as we are going to create a new contact over the HubSpot CRM, I am going to use my action app as HubSpot CRM over here. And here you can see I am getting my HubSpot CRM. So just select it, and now it is asking me to select the app event. So as we are going to create a contact, I will select create a contact over here, and now we just have to click on this connect button for building the connection between Pabbly Connect and HubSpot CRM. So if you are having an existing connection, you can use select existing connection, but if you want to build a new connection, you can use add new connection over here. And now you just have to click on this connect with HubSpot CRM, and here you have to choose the account. So I am going to choose this account, and after that our connection is successfully built. And as we have build the connection, I am getting some of the fields. So here I am going to map these fields. So you might be thinking, what is this mapping? So mapping basically makes the field dynamics, means you don't have to fetch the response again and again. The data will be automatically get replaced with the new response. So now let's map our details which we have filled over the Google Contact. So here you can see we are getting the option for email. So I am going to map the email from the response which I have received from the Google Contacts. So now let's search for the email, and here you can see I am getting the email address which I have filled over the Google Contacts. So I have mailed my email. Now let's move on further, and here you can see we are getting the option for first name. So now let's map our first name from the response, and here you can see I'm getting this first name, that is demo. Now let's map our another fields. And here you can see I'm getting the field of the last name. So now let's map our last name over here, and here you can see I'm mapping the last name, that is user. Now let's map our phone number, and here you can see we are getting the phone number field, and this is the phone number which I have provided. So here you can see we have successfully mapped the data. Now you just have to click on the save and send test request, and let's move on to the HubSpot CRM and check whether we are receiving the response or not. And here you can see I'm successfully receiving the response over the Pabbly Connect, which shows we might have got the response over the HubSpot CRM. So now let's move on to the HubSpot CRM, and on the sidebar you can see we are getting the option for CRM, and on this CRM I am selecting this contacts option, and as I have selected the contacts option, I am getting this contacts page. And here you can see this is the contact I have recently created, that is with the name demo user and the email address which we have recently added to the Google Contacts and the phone number. So here you can see we have successfully built the connection between the Google Contacts and HubSpot CRM, and here you can see we have successfully build this automation and integration. So you can also integrate many more applications like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So start using Pabbly Connect now, and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing automation and integrations like this. Thank you for watching this video. Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.